My name is Serenity and I am a survivor of the foster care system. Growing up, I never knew my dad. He was not a part of my life. While I lived with my mom, I never really knew her either. I was oftentimes left to care for myself starting at age of 6. My birth mom was an addict. From the time that I was 9 until I was 14, I lived in over 20 places across 3 different states. We were homeless, living in shelters, or with people we didn't know. I was forced to make adult decisions as a small child. At this point, I had no positive role models or anyone to nurture me or teach me how to live a healthy, safe, stable, and happy life. On October 4th, 2012, I was removed from my birth mother's care and became a foster child. I was all alone. I was scared. I had no one to come rescue me. I had no other family to turn to. My world was empty and my future looked very dark. I was transitioned into a group home as a ward of the state. I had very few clothes and the clothes I did have barely fit. I had to share a room with other kids I had never met. I was very lonely. The group home scheduled me for counseling, but I wasn't sure about anyone at this point. I didn't fit in at home with my biological mom, and I felt unloved. I didn't fit in with the other kids at the group home, but I desperately wanted to do better than what my biological parents did. I met my therapist and we talked about my life. I didn't feel judged. I didn't feel pressure of the foster kid label. It was a peaceful relationship that gave me the safe space to start learning about myself and figuring out how to heal. I learned that I was stronger than I ever knew and that I had the ability to write my own story. My therapist helped me with confidence and develop healthy coping skills, and this is what Love Heals Youth is able to do for the foster youth they work with. Change is stressful no matter how old you are or how much life experience you have to pull from. Constant change was all I knew, and that stress filled every single day. But I did not let the trauma of my childhood define me. Unlike most older foster youth, I was adopted by a loving family. The transition was stressful, like all change, but they loved me through it all and gave me hope. Today, I am a wife to the most amazing husband, a mother of 2 beautiful children. I have my bachelor's degree and I am a professional serving the children that are surviving the same system I found myself in at 14. With support and loving relationships, the sky is the limit. It's organizations like Love Heals Youth that make the difference for the older foster kids. Every child should have a therapist. Every child needs to feel loved. My therapist was a part of my journey that helped lead me where I am.